with them great, actually. We had the Russia. I had to go through the Russia hoax, and it was actually it was a strain on the relationship. I actually told them. I said, you know, they got this phony investigation going on, Russia, totally phony, created by Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff, and Hillary Clinton and the whole group of them. And it made it very dangerous for our country because I was unable to really deal with Russia the way we should have been. I'm looking at Pam because I hope something's going to be done about it. These people put our country at great danger. And Adam Schiff, it was all made up. It was a hoax. The Mueller report came out. They all hated me. They had 18 Trump haters. And they said I did nothing wrong. They couldn't believe, they couldn't find anything after years of investigation. It was all a hoax. It was a hoax created by the Democrats, but in particular Schiff and Crooked Hillary, the whole group. And now we've learned all the stuff that's come out over the last 2 months is incredible through intelligence. And hopefully something's going to happen with it. These are people that put our country in danger, in real danger. I want to thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together we will make America great again.
Woo-wee. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Just trying to get to Friday. Just trying to get to the weekend. This thing gets spicier and spicier and spicier every single day. Y'all seen it. Y'all heard it. And don't worry, the internet is going crazy right now. I couldn't wait to get into this, family, you know, because I'm rooting for somebody to be held accountable. I'm rooting for justice. I'm rooting for it. Accountability. God doggone right. As I say, y'all know what I'm finna say. They say, oh, here Rick go again. Here he goes screaming and hollering. Put your hands behind your back. Jail, prison, slammer yard, pitch black, slam the door. That's all I want to see. That's all, you know. But Pam Bondi, they say Blondie. They got all kind of nicknames now. You know, how do y'all feel about old Pam? Let me know in the comment section. Oh, Pam. They say lately she been trying to get her points back. Yeah, lately she been dropping the hammer. They say Pam is trying to get all her points back. But again, look what people are saying. They say, whoa, Trump calls out Pam Bondi over indictments for Russia collusion hoax and states, I hope something is going to be done about it, and drops post about Adam Schiff being completely crooked.
On Russia, totally phony, created by Adam.
Then dropped it on True Social. Then Trump went and dropped it on True Social.
Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff, and Hillary Clinton and the whole group of them. And it made it very dangerous for our country because I was unable to really deal with Russia the way we should have been. I'm looking at Pam because I hope something's going to be done about it.
Now, did y'all catch that? See, we gotta dissect this. We gotta dissect this, family. Y'all see the way Trump says, and he points. Look. Let me roll it back just a couple seconds, because we got to dissect it. That's why I came on here to have a good time with y'all today. I had to come on and have a good time with y'all, family. Look.
With Russia the way we should have been. I'm looking at Pam because I hope something's going to be done about it.
And then Trump points, and he says, I'm looking at Pam. He says, I hope something is going to be done about it. We with you. DJT, everybody is hoping something's going to be done. The people deserve that something is done about it. You got doggone right. You got doggone right. Right there. And that right there got a lot of people's attention. And as you can see, the internet is, yeah, buddy, they posting the clips, you know. And again, they're saying that Trump has called out Pam Bondi. You know, and they were posting, he hopes something is going to be done. And they put with Hillary Clinton and Adam Schiff, you know. But yeah, it says Trump looks directly at Pam Bondi. Looks directly. saying something needs to be done. And this says, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. You know, boy, we just want accountability and justice, man. The American people deserve it. You know, and we just did a video on the show about Nancy Pelosi and many others, man. Adam Schiff just earlier this morning. You know, it's evidence everywhere, and it's posted all over the internet. And people know how unfair it's been for President Trump, the witch hunts, the shams. You know, can't beat your political opponent fair and square. Y'all did everything in the book, and guess who's standing up right here at the podium? Your 47th president. You know, we seen the banana peels. You know, that people say this was a third world country. People didn't know what to believe anymore. We seen y'all walk granddaddy around and then come out and just and lie after we seen them fall down. Then y'all said everything is just amazing. We're doing such a great job. And the machine was plugged into the wall. The doctor was in the White House. They say, Dr. Jill, come on out, Dr. Jill. She's running the cabinet meeting now. The other one, she's supposed to be at the border. She said, they didn't tell me I'm supposed to be at the border. And then she laughs like something's funny. And she's the last one in the room. Come to find out, they walked in there and found her pissed drunk, passed out. Passed out drunk. Then they went to the other room. They looked on the dresser. It was booger sugar everywhere. Where did the booger sugar come from? Who bought it in? Who had it? Booger sugar all in the White House. Doo-doo stains on the carpet. I tell you, the hell with these politicians. I tell you, man. People laughing and smiling, going to the bank. And the American people got to die, struggle, and pay taxes, huh? And then you see where the taxes is going to. Everything that's been exposed, the fraud, waste, and abuse. People ought to be receiving stuff in the mail, some kind of reimbursement or something. I tell you. They ought to pay for people ought to not be able to pay their bills for the next couple of months out of everything that's been exposed. I'm just being serious. I'm just. They say Rick, sir. Or, you know, I'm just saying, man. People ought to be receiving reimbursement checks, and at the end of the check, it ought to say, "I'm sorry, American taxpayer." I'm just saying. You know, people ought to be receiving checks, man. Out of all the corruption that has taken place and has been exposed. And then this man that done talked about a lot of this stuff, come to find out, he was damn near right about everything. And they hate it. They hate it. You know? And then they want to, all the fear-mongering, gaslighting, they want you to make you seem he's just not a human. Like Trump isn't a human being. You know? So everything he does, it just shocks them. It's a disgrace. And it gets worse and worse and worse for these Democrats. And the biggest frauds, the biggest scandals, the biggest shams, I tell you. And it's all coming out. It's all coming out, man. You just can't make this up. And I'm on here advocating for y'all to go to jail, prison, slam a yard, turn the lights off, slam the door, pitch black. You got doggone right. Pam, Trump just pointed you out, ma'am. And he said he hopes something is going to be done. Yes, Pam. God doggone right, he just did. He said, I'm looking at you, Pam. So we'll see how what takes place, Pam. You know, some of them patriots done lost faith. Some of them patriots say, the hell with you, Pam. I see my comment section. They say, I see some people say we love what Pam Bondi. Then I see some of the comment section say, the hell with Pam Bondi. I think she's a part of something. I think she's two-faced. I be seeing I'm just telling y'all what my comment section say. Some of them patriots then lost hope and faith in Pam Bondi, and some say she's doing a very good job. What pissed a lot of people off is the way she got on Fox News. You know, the way she got on Fox News and how they handled the Epstein stuff. You know, just being honest, just being real. You know. Let me know what y'all think. Agree to disagree. Let me know how you feel about everything. But there's been a lot of wins with this administration, a lot of wins with President Trump. We are rooting for President Trump, you know. And a lot of wins they don't even want to talk about right now because of everything that's of what they really want to focus on, you know, and all these hoax and all these fake news stories, you know. Oh, Trump FBI is making Americans less safe. Oh, you know, I tell you, man, Trump you're losing your rights. You won't be able to go to the grocery store anymore. It's going to cost you an extra $10, $15, $30,000. The tariffs are going to tank and destroy the country. Well, look how that played out. Look how that played out. Egg is going to cost you $10 to get it to $10 to $15, $20 to get eggs. Well, look how that played out. I'm telling you, and a lot of these wins that Trump is having, they do not want to talk about it. And that's why I'm glad we've been on here covering everything, you know. And then it's just Epstein. But we rooting for everything to come out. Yeah, we rooting for everything to come out. Full transparency. And we're waiting. We're going to let everything play out before we get on here just talking and yapping and japping away. We can let them say what they want. Let these activists, these liberal Democrats lose their mind. Let them lose their mind. Let them continue to call our president whatever they want to call him. Yeah, enjoy your freedom of speech, you know. But the truth will all come out, and we are going to hold everybody accountable. And if it don't come out, we're going to hold everybody accountable. We're going to hold President Trump accountable. Simple, you know. Hey. But I love to see this today. That's why I wanted to make a highlight video of this, of Trump calling out Pam Bondi. I loved it. Love it. That's what we need. I'm looking at Pam, that something is going to be done. You know, I tell you, do you know how many people around the world, American patriots, will celebrate to see handcuffs, especially on scums like Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff, brother Head and Shoulders? Do you know? I'm telling you. The Clintons, Obama, Barry. I would love to see a president mugshot, another one. I would love it. We would all love it, you know. We would love to see Democrat mugshots. A beautiful thing, I think. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. God bless you and your family, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.